Geminis, hello and welcome to your September 2025 General Tarot reading. Thank you for joining me here at Birdsong Musings Tarot. My name is Coco. If you are new here, welcome. I hope that you consider sticking around, subscribing to the channel, and liking the video if this reading connects with you. Now, because this is a general reading, it is not going to connect with everybody out there all of the time. So if that's happening for you today, I do highly recommend that you consider checking out your readings for your moon and rising zodiac signs. If you don't know what those are, you can go on Google and type in free birth chart. You can figure out what those are inputting your birth data. Now, I've already gone ahead and pulled your tarot cards. We're going to pull some general energies together from 2 decks. We're also going to get some Archangel Animal Oracle cards to see which animal guides are walking with you in the month, as well as some advice and what you are asked to bring more of into your life with my brand new Green Witches Oracle deck. You've got Gentle Gardener and Balancing Act, numbers 2 and 11. So the number 2 is showing up here twice. It may be that you're focusing on an important relationship in your life in September. That's what the 2 means in numerology. Gentle Gardener is signifying that there's a lot of potential. I feel like you're in the planning stages of something. You're trying to make progress on something in September. You're trying to get some work done. I don't know what work it is exactly, but it's certainly a balancing act. You have the 2 of Pentacles as well in your reading. Of course, we'll get into this in a minute. There's a lot going on. I just feel like it's busy for you. You are being pulled in different directions: work, family, relationship, home, your crafts, your business, your creative pursuits. There's just a lot happening in the month, and I feel like it's a busy time for you. But there's a lot of potential. You're planting the seeds for what is to come. So I see that you are literally planting seeds. Like, you are putting in a lot of hard work, dedication, consistency, and discipline into a part of your life that you want to see grow. We'll get one more card from this deck before moving on. General theme here for these Geminis, please, in September 2025. Thank you. Number 8, community. Yeah, so you're focusing on your friends, your social life, the people around you, your important relationships. Maybe you're watering your relationships. I mean, I feel like that's certainly happening in some capacity. You're surrounded by people in your community. You could be meeting new people who you feel like are very good friends of yours, or who can become good friends of yours. I think you're thinking a lot too about what community means to you, and you're giving back to your community. You're trying to nurture your community. So I like that, Geminis. You are very socially minded people too, so I'm not surprised to see that card. How you are showing up in the month, you've got the Chariot card. So you may have Cancer somewhere in your chart. Cancer moon, Cancer rising, or Cancer Venus, Mercury, Mars. The Chariot card signals that we're trying to move ahead and forge ahead with something. We're trying to make progress on some front. There's a lot of forward moving energy, so you could feel like you have just a lot of energy reserves. The ability to wake up early, to go to bed late, to dedicate yourself to things that might have felt tiring in the past, or you just might feel like, wow, I have a lot of energy this month. I'm able to get a lot of things done. The Chariot card also signals that we're really stubborn almost, because we have these blinders on. It's kind of a tunnel vision energy. So you're definitely trying to get something achieved. You're trying to achieve a goal here, and you're making progress on it. Now, in your challenges that you might face with this particular situation, or just generally in the month, you've got the Knight of Swords. So this is an energy of irritation, of wanting to forge ahead, wanting to just get everything done in the blink of an eye. You just want things to get checked off the to-do list. But of course, that's not reality, right? Like, we can maybe do that for a day or two, but I feel like you're really wanting to push forward, really wanting to forge ahead. And reality is almost like, well, no, that's not going to happen right now. There's a little bit more time that needs to be put into things. And you're not super happy to hear that. You're not super happy to put all that time and dedication into it, even though you are. I see you doing that, but maybe you're doing it begrudgingly. You're like annoyed and why isn't this working? And I wanted to do it my way. Why can't we do it my way? If there's somebody in your life who is trying to help you, or you have coworkers, or you hired an employee for your business, whatever this may be, this may show up in the month as you being like, we have to do it my way because it has to be done this way. And maybe you're right, but there just might be some clashing or heads or conflict because of that. So just be aware of that. And you've got the Hierophant as well in your potential challenge. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, so this is tradition, a fixed energy in doing things by the book. So you may not want to do things by the book. You're trying to find shortcuts or trying to be creative with something, and it's like maybe you're coming up against these rules and regulations and traditions, and no, actually you have to fulfill this before you're able to pass this test. Oh, you have to fill out this form, and then you have to fill out this form, and you're just like, why do I have to keep doing all of this stupid bureaucratic stuff? So you may be coming up against some things like that. But I see you here trying to really assert yourself as a leader. You're very much trying to be somebody who people look up to. You may be trying to forge your way through a career where you are an advice giver, like a therapist, a counselor, and you're also being seen in your community as somebody who is an elder or somebody who's very experienced and wise. But again, there might be some challenges with that. You might not be comfortable with being seen like that. You might not want to be somebody who is very traditional. So you may be the leader of a family, the head of a family, but you're trying to do things differently. And it's causing a little bit of irritation and annoyance. You're kind of like, why do all these parents want to, do this one thing just because everybody says they have to? I want to do things differently for my kids or for my family, and I don't feel like I need to follow tradition that way. And you could be on the opposite spectrum of that. You could be really wanting to follow tradition and really wanting to fit into society, but there's just something not clicking there this month. Your opportunity is the Page of Pentacles, and this was clarified by the Emperor card. So that's why I was also saying, I really see you trying to forge your way ahead as your own boss. You're really trying to assert yourself and become your own boss, open your own business, become an entrepreneur. The Page of Pentacles is a student energy. The pentacles have to do with our wealth and our money and the physical resources around us. So our home, the people in our home, the things in our home, as well as our health, our physical body. So you are on this journey, on the beginning part of this journey where you're opening a business, you are trying to make more money, and I really feel like you want to be in charge of yourself here. You could be taking a health journey into your own hands and saying, you know what, I'm going to shirk tradition. I'm going to stop seeing this doctor that I have been seeing, and I'm going to go see a new doctor just because I feel like they are treating my chronic illness with a new breakthrough way of doing things. And I want to try that. If you're somebody who experiences chronic illness, you're trying new things to kind of make yourself feel better. So that can come through in that way. Now, the situation unfolding across the month, you've got 4 cards. I'll speak about them all. The first card is the Seven of Pentacles. This is why I was saying that you're showing up very dedicated and consistent. It might feel monotonous in the month. This is the energy of you reassessing a goal of yours or looking back on all the work you've done and saying, okay, I still got a while to go, and I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep hammering away at this, and I'm going to make it perfect. So that is what you're on a mission to do in the month. This is also clarified by the Strength card. Yeah, you're not burying your head in the sand. You're very much facing things head on. Any difficulties with whatever this new project is, new bank account, new venture, I'm not sure, but whatever it is, you're facing it head on and you're doing it with a lot of strength and courage. However, you're keeping things quiet with this because you've got the High Priestess, and this is clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Moon. Energy of hiding something, keeping something quiet. This is you kind of keeping things quiet in your realm of the world. You're definitely feeling your feelings quite a bit in the month, I'm going to be honest, and I'm not surprised to see that at all because it's eclipse season. September 7th, we had a lunar eclipse in Pisces, and then on the 21st, we have a solar eclipse in Virgo. So you're feeling eclipse season. We are typically quite sensitive, a bit more emotionally triggered. Our feelings are a bit more explosive and in our faces during this period of astrological time. You might just be really deeply intuitive as well. Let yourself feel your feelings. It's fine. It is what it is, right? You've also got the Page of Cups, clarified by the Star. This is you trying to get to a place, trying to establish yourself, working on a goal that makes you happy. The Page of Cups is this energy of, I really just want to feel comfort. I want to feel love. I want to give love. I want to give and receive support. This person is very young and they're on the beginning of their journey, like the Page of Pentacles here. So again, this is you trying to make yourself happy with this long-term venture or new thing that you are on the path of doing. I think it's healing for you too. It feels very healing, like you are excited for what's to come. You've also got the Two of Pentacles, the last card here, clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is showing up again in your reading, so I will talk about that too. This is just saying it's a balancing act, which is exactly what this card was saying here. It's just kind of a lot going on. You're pulled in many different directions. You're balancing a lot. There's like an inspiration coming through. There's excitement and, oh my God, I want to talk about this. I want to tell people about this. But you're kind of hesitant to tell people about it, or you're kind of hesitant to share it with the world. And I do feel like you don't want anybody judging it yet, or you don't want attention on this yet. Your guides are asking you, here's the Ace of Swords, they're asking you to be open about this, not be totally open about it, because you've got the Seven of Swords here as well. So they want you to be strategic about the way that you share this information with people. When you do choose to divulge what's going on, or when you do choose to be honest and upfront about this to people or to a person, whatever, just be strategic and very logical about the way that you share that information, okay? It's not like they don't want you to hide it, but they just want you to be picky, and they want you to do it in a smart way, okay? And this is them kind of asking you, how can you find shortcuts? Because I see that you want to find shortcuts in doing this, and they're actually saying that shortcuts exist. I'm not sure if you're going to find them or be able to utilize them, but they're there. You've also got the Four of Swords, a lot of sword energy, a lot of air energy, and that is you, Geminis. You are an air sign. They also want you to get really good mental rest in the month. Like, take time out to get really good sleep. If you meditate, please try meditating a bit just to get that mental clarity. And what's coming through right now is stepping back, doing or even thinking about something else, or not thinking at all, preferably. Just resting your mind. What's coming through with it is that it's going to give you perspective on your situation or on your goal. And they want you to have that detached perspective. They want you to do things logically, but you can't do it if you obsess over it or if you're so entrenched in it all the time. So do be aware of that. Try to get some good sleep and good quality rest. At the end of the month of September, you've got the Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Cups. This is very, very nice because the Six of Cups is like that feeling of home, of belonging, of community. It's feeling loved, and it's just like a nice, comforting energy. This can signal kids, this can signal family, chosen family, but this is just who you're around, how you're feeling. And it does feel like you are getting a gift from people. Maybe somebody's giving you like resources or a physical gift. People might be sharing really important information with you, and it makes you feel good. You also might be that person who's doing the giving. Like you might be giving things to people, loaning your friends money or paying for your friend's dinner or something like that. And it's just nice. Like it just feels nice to share that with people. You could be really generous also, like at the end of the month, just with your time and your energy. And of course, vice versa, you may be on the receiving end of a person who is just being really generous. Maybe like your friends take you out for dinner or surprise you with something, or your partner surprises you with a gift. So that kind of thing. Now you've also got the Hermit here, which is a very reflective energy. So you're still reflecting on this whole situation towards the end of the month. I don't think you are telling many people about it yet. Feels like that's something that's going to happen down the line. The Hermit is somebody who kind of doesn't really go out that much too. So again, towards the end of the month, you're kind of holding yourself up. You're staying dedicated to whatever this is. Might not be going out too much with friends, might not be seeing that many people, but your community certainly is present in the month. So I don't feel like you're like totally antisocial. We'll see what you would benefit from embracing more of, what your advice is on that front from your guides. Okay. You've got the Bird card. This is asking you to embrace freedom and opportunity. So where are those pockets in the month where you can feel free? You can go out and do something that makes you feel open and happy. There's opportunity here as well, so they want you to see the opportunity in whatever it is that you're doing. Don't give up, okay? There is a window of opportunity opening for you. Now let's see finally your animal guide for the month of September. Oh, okay. You've got Monkey. Experience all that life has to offer. If you work with archangels, monkeys are ruled over by archangels Raphael. Monkey comes into our lives to guide us when they want us to experience all of our senses. They want us to truly enjoy life, take time out of our days, out of our busy schedules, to eat good food, have good conversations, listen to music. They want us to embrace the beauty around us as well. So I'm gonna quickly read the message from the guidebook. The message of this card is focus on developing your right brain and your heart. So that's like your creative side. Take time out to relax, have fun, and just exist. Enjoy your senses, love your food, smell the flowers, see beauty everywhere, touch your loved ones, and listen with loving expectation. Attune to the wonder of nature. Bring your family or community together. In this way, you really connect with and understand oneness. Yeah, you are perhaps somebody who is like the glue of your community this month. Be carefree and joyous. It is important to be aware of your voice when you talk or sing. When it is warm and harmonious and gentle, you will radiate healing around you, and this not only helps others, but attracts good into your own life. Okay, so be aware of the way you speak, of how you speak to yourself and people. But yeah, enjoy yourself, Geminis. I feel like you are one of the signs who is kind of staying out of the craziness of eclipse season. I think there's a lot of signs, a lot of other people who are going through it right now, and it doesn't seem like you are, which is really good. And I'm happy to see that. Okay, so that's all I have for you today, and I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. I will see you next time for the eclipse readings that I put out in the middle of this month, Or if you don't want to join me for those, I will see you next time for the October general readings, okay? So take very good care and enjoy September.